Hi guys! Thanks for tuning in to Zen Romance Tarot. We're going to take a look at Gemini and Leo, the relationship. I hope you guys are doing okay out there. I did meditate over these cards. We're going to take a look and see what's going on with this couple. It's awesome to see you guys. Awesome to see you guys. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get into it. This is not going to be a long read. I'm going to get right into your read. I'm going to pull one card and I'll go back and clarify or whatever, because there's a couple of things here that I feel need to be clarified. And I'm going to look at it. What's going on? Give me your energy. Gemini, in this relationship with Leo. Okay, so guys, right? For legal purposes, these readings are for entertainment purposes only. These are signs. There's not a name on them, right? But legally, I have to say that. I can't sit here and say, oh, this is da-da-da, even though I know what it is and you do too. We can't, right? So let's see what it is, all right? Maybe we'll get just some good story out of this. I don't know how good this is going to be. It doesn't look great, guys. It doesn't. It does not. Gemini, what's going on, Gemini? Gemini, give me your energy in this relationship with Leo, please. All right, I said I was gonna, and I'm gonna learn this. Yeah. Gemini, give me your energy in this relationship. See, y'all can see me, right? The loner. Gemini, you might be alone right now. Something's going on where you guys might be having some issues. It says that you're a loner. Maybe you're in this mode where loner could mean hermit. Maybe you guys are going within so you can get some kind of clarity on a situation. Maybe you're getting some clarity on some things going on in your lives. Maybe you guys are taking some time alone so you can tie up some loose ends, right? Get everything together, whatever's conflicting you. I think you guys are looking for something new. I feel like whatever conflict is going on, I want to fix this. This to me reminds me of more recognizing a conflict, because you have something that sparks what you want to manifest, but then you have conflict. So you guys might be trying to attempt something. It could be a new business, a new relationship, something like that. And you're like, I have these conflicting ideas or items that are outstanding and I need to get them together. So that's kind of like recognizing something that's going on with you. Some sort of conflict that you could be having in this relationship with Leo. Ooh. Give me one more for Leo, please. What's going on with Leo in this relationship with Gemini? Give me your energy, please. Your energy, please. I'm going to shuffle. I think I want to use some other cards too, but I don't know where they are. I don't know what I want. You know me. I put a bunch of cards away. Leo, what's your energy? Your main energy in this relationship with Gemini. What's going on? Okay, that's not working. Leo, give me your energy in this relationship with Gemini. Okay, Leo is not talking. Either Leo. Okay, Leo. Let's see. How are we going to handle that, right? We're going to do it this way. All right, you guys know how I do. All right. We have the Knight. Some of you guys are being met with something where I don't have a decision. I can't make a decision. Something's not sparking me. Something's not sparking me to move towards something. Some of you guys can't find harmony in this relationship. I tried to find harmony. I tried to put some past memories behind me, but I'm having a hard time doing it. For some of you guys, you can't complete something. I'm not going to complete something because I can't. You guys can't complete something, Leo, because there's something that you guys don't know. This is about ideas and knowledge. So you guys, you notice that Gemini's in this loner position. So Gemini is going within there thinking or whatever. But you're like, there's some things I don't know yet. Oh, no. So this is a Knight energy, or maybe that's the way you, Leo, look at Gemini. I'm not sure, but there's something here where you are in this state of indecision. I'm not going to make a decision about this just yet. I'm missing some information, something like that. Reflection, assessment, control. I need to know what the information is so I can actually think it through like you. I feel an element of selfishness here, right? I don't know yet. Don't quote me. Please keep in mind with these readings that sometimes Gemini's energy comes out and they're like, this is how I feel about Leo, vice versa. You had another card that came out. I'm actually going to take it, the healer. Some of you guys are doubting something can be healed here. This is an inharmonic sort of a vibe. I'm going to keep it there, all right, because they did fall out. I'm going to be fair to it. Yeah, the Knight. You can't heal something with a Knight. Some of you guys feel like, I can't heal something with a Knight. I can't heal something with my Gemini, something like that. Give me the common energy. Some of you guys feel backstabbed, right? Give me, what's the energy? I'm going to put the energy right here for now, just so I don't, Give me the common energy between these two folk here, Gemini and Leo, in this relationship. I was going to pull letters, but I really don't. First of all, I don't know where they are, right? Let's be real, because I did some. I'm going to be working out of the other room, too. So I want my spaces ready to work out of whatever room. Whenever I feel compelled to read, that's what I'm going to do. And I want it to be ready. Sometimes you record on the floor. You're like sitting on the ground, you're doing stretches, doing yoga, you know. Let me read, right? So I got a spot on the floor too. That's where I was the other night. Give me the energy between Gemini and Leo, please. Let's go back. Give me the energy, please, between Gemini and Leo. What's going on? Give me Gemini and Leo, common energy. Oh, okay. Common energy, the outsider. Both you guys feel like outsiders in some situation with each other. You're like, my person doesn't know me. I'm hiding some stuff from my partner. My partner says one, the other one's like, you know, I want to talk about it. I'm not making any decisions to move forward until. That's just one story, but it says both you guys might feel like outsiders. There's something where you guys want to grow something in the group with this here. I also see where you want to accomplish something, but Leo's like, I can't do that because I don't know what I'm getting myself into. So no, you can be a loner, you can think about what you want, but until I have full knowledge of what's what, I can't see myself participating in this. Yes, I feel like an outsider from my partner. I feel like my partner Gemini is not telling me some things and not being honest with me, right? When I see the loner, you going in to make a decision about some conflict, and then when I see you over here, I feel like you guys are in the same boat. If I had to take a look at it, I would say Gemini is gathering information to resolve their issues, but Leo was like, listen, something can't be healed here. Let me see what number that is. Actually, hold on, y'all. Yeah, we can't have a new beginning in this inharmonic, unable to be healed situation because, and there's an excuse behind it, I don't know what the whole story is. That's what I'm getting. I'm feeling like Leo don't know the whole thing. And Leo's not going to move until, that's just Leo, I guess. I don't know. Alright, sorry. So let's take a look and see what's going on. I'll pull more cards because I feel like there's something coming up here. Six of Wands, Gemini, comes up for you. Obviously, you guys are working towards something that you have been working for a long time. You guys are feeling on top of the world because you feel like you've gathered or gained some sort of success here. You're being advised to remember in this relationship that pride comes before the fall. You're being advised that you need to enjoy your success, but also share it with others. It says here that you guys are going to get the job or the person that you want. Whatever that's about for you. Of course, the battery goes low. Great. Okay. So we have that comes up for you. So you get some sort of victory and recognition. You guys are going to have the job of the person that you want, whatever this is about. I see you in this loner energy. I do see Three of Swords here. This is heartbreak. You guys have some heartbreak and sorrow and pain. Something that you guys have to deal with that is unavoidable. It takes me back to loner. I feel like you guys might be thinking about something. There's some situation that you need to accept for what it is. Some of you guys are actually dealing, or maybe you have Libra in your chart. So with the Six of Wands, you get victory and recognition. But I'm dealing with heartbreak with this. Some of you guys, for this victory and recognition, you could have lost something. Maybe your drive for success or whatever this is got in the way of this relationship. I don't know. Or maybe the thing that Leo was like, I don't know. You didn't tell me all the details. See, I feel like Leo's like, listen, 1 and 1 ain't equaling 2. I don't know if I said that right. I don't know if 2 and 2 is equaling 5. Something like that, right? They don't have all the details is my point. And I feel like some of you guys don't have all the details because we have this Three of Swords showing up for Gemini. So we'll look and see what that is. All right, that could simply be work being so in the way, or Gemini being so focused on success that they lose sight of your relationship and they don't invest in it, right? You guys don't have dinner together. You don't put on a record and play together. Like, you don't go out in the backyard. Maybe you have some wine together, listen to music, dance around, you and Gemini and Leo together. Maybe you guys don't do those things. Maybe somebody's neglected the relationship. We do have the Ace of Swords that comes out reversed here. So when you look at the Ace of Swords upright, it talks about new ideas, right? New ideas and also new conflicts that are going to come into play and have some impact on your relationship. So we see that. There's mental clarity that needs to be gained here. And I feel like, Gemini, maybe you don't know how to say something. Whatever this is, it says that Gemini is facing some sort of loss and failure because it's looming. That could be work. impact in a relationship, right? So a third party does not always have to be another person. Sometimes it's simply work. Sometimes it's ambition, which takes a person away from the relationship, neglecting the relationship, conversations not being had, personal moments not being had because of work, because of my ambition, my endeavors. There's something here where there's loss and failure that looms. Plans could be delays, but there's some prize that Gemini was going after. Now, for some of you guys, I could actually read this the other way. There's something where you guys feel left out from something. There's some achievement or prize that you guys are looking to attain, but you're dwelling on issues that are causing you anxiety. You guys are being advised to use your logical side, Gemini, versus your emotional side when it comes to some situation. Now, there's something about an action plan. There's something where you guys were on some sort of a project. Remember, you were riding high up there, and then something got in the way. And then there was kind of like a stall, some emotional loss, something that was unavoidable. Maybe you couldn't, I can't unsee this. I just can't unsee this. Like, I saw it, and now my brain, I can't unsee. I cannot pretend like I didn't see this. Something could be going on with a Libra energy. Six of Wands tells us that there's some victory and recognition that you want to have, maybe with a Leo energy. You're Leo, right? But we also have Ace of Swords down here. There's some delays, dwelling on issues that cause anxiety. These issues are stopping you, Gemini, from taking some sort of action towards these projects that need to be start again. Because it says that you stalled, stopped some projects, so you have to start them again in order to move forward. You guys might feel like outsiders to each other. We have Leo that comes up. Let's take a look at you. Move this box up out the way and put these over here. For some of you guys, you might feel like you're off your game. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. So Leo, that could be you, right? There's somebody here who could be coming across as a bully. Maybe Gemini feels like you're bullying them, Leo. Or, Leo, you feel like Gemini is bullying you. Something like that. It says here, Leo, that you fell on your face. Oh, my goodness. Or someone could be holding something back from you. The reason why it says somebody is holding back from you, Leo, is because they might feel threatened by you. Could be this Gemini that feels threatened by you for some reason. This Gemini is viewing you as a bully who has an issue with the authority. Leo may have an issue with the authority. What is the authority doing that Leo ain't agreeing with, right? I mean, is this some F stuff, or is it some real stuff? Like, you know what I mean? Like, is this some, like, what kind of, see, my question is, Gemini, what is your opinion of authority? I'm the authority. Is it you? You are the, what is his problems with authority? So vice versa, it could be Gemini. Gemini's like, I don't like the way this. I don't like that. This doesn't seem fair. Da da da. So Leo could be like, why are you changing everything? I don't like it. Da 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 da. You're a bully, something like that. I don't like you, right? Because you're a bully. Because you hold me back. Because you don't want me to be confident. But it says something about Leo falling on their face, and it looks like Gemini might be happy about it. That's just one card, guys. We have the Eight of Cups that comes up. So I guess we get more into, for some of you guys, you could be in a love relationship where your partner feels threatened by you, right? You guys, I don't know, somebody might have more power than the other one, or somebody might have more presence than the other one, or maybe there's some, I don't know, clashing of egos or clashing of personalities, right? But at the end of the day, both you guys say, I feel like an outsider to this group. Whoever these people, I don't know this group, whoever you feel outside. You either feel like an outsider from your relationship, but I am seeing a 3 here. This might have something to do with the group. Why? Because it takes me to another 3 here. There's some interference or something that you guys are not vibing with. There's some third party in your relationship that you do not like. Eight of Cups comes up. It's time for you to make some sort of a change, Leo. You guys are uncomfortable. There's something that seems scary to you guys. But it says here that you absolutely have to leave a love relationship. So this could be love. I feel like it is love and somebody's threatened by their partner. Why don't you just take your partner's strengths and, I don't know, work together, right? You got strengths and you got strengths. I've never understood that. I don't know. I don't know if I'm at liberty to even speak to the way I grew up, but that's what I thought I saw. I thought I saw 2 people working together. Don't ask me what industry. I have no idea, clearly. But I saw them working together, so I don't understand that. But there's something here where somebody feels threatened by the other person. Now, Leo, you're being advised, or it looks like you may have left some sort of a relationship, a love relationship, to explore other options. It says Leo is sad to go. I'm so sad. But I have to leave for my own personal well-being. For some of you guys, whatever this third party is that entered this relationship, it really wreaked havoc on this relationship. Could be a third party because it is love, but it could also be somebody's drive towards money. If I had to guess, if somebody cheated, maybe it could have been with a Libra, it could have been with another water sign, which could have been a Pisces here, because you have the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups symbolizes Pisces energy. This is somebody withdrawing from a situation, retreating, moving on. In some cases, ghosting. Like, yeah, I saw you with that other person, and I just leave. I ain't gonna say nothing. Right? Sometimes you can do that, right? You walk in, you see the person with the other person, you say, okay. And then later on, when they get up out the bed with you, oh, what happened to so-and-so? You hear how quiet it is? Never mind, that means it's just quiet. You don't hear from this person, right? Maybe you didn't hear from Leo. Leo just left without a trace. But for some reason, I feel like whatever happens, you get this realization, like this Ace of Swords reversed here, where there's some sort of surprise. It's almost like you need to think with your logical side. Maybe Leo took off on you quietly because they didn't want to interrupt you in the bed with this other person. Guys, you understand the story. I'm joking, but or maybe they just like, I don't want to make some big fuss out of something. I'm just going to quietly leave. I saw where you are. I saw what you want. Let me just be out, and that's it. Maybe Leo realized there's something where, because I feel like you guys are married now, especially with this Ten of Pentacles coming out reverse. That's about inheritance, finances, family, your family support system, legacy, right? It's reversed here. Leo says, I feel that my once stable family and my wealth and my security are crumbling around me. It's almost like Leo may want to get a head start out of this madness. Like, yeah, you're cheating or you're doing something. Either you're cheating or you're working too much or something. And I see everything around us crumbling. I'm led to believe that this Three of Swords is about this Ten of Pentacles reversed. Why? Because it's heartache, it's sorrow. And then I see a broken family with the Ten of Pentacles reversed. Alright? So some of you guys are worried about your security, Leo. It says that you're so focused on it, but you believe it can be fixed. But you guys believe it can be fixed as long as you exit the situation. That's the energy I'm getting from this. But for some of you guys, one of the things that are holding you back, because remember, these cards do talk about somebody holding the other back. And it might be Leo that feels like Gemini is holding them back. Why? Because Gemini is not telling everything. And then you have the Ten of Pentacles that comes out reversed. So this is your financial stability at odds. Home at odds, money at odds, family at odds, everything is at odds. But Leo has this belief it can be fixed, but outside of this dynamic. Like, I can get myself back together again. Some of you guys might have children, so some of you guys might be taking off with your kids and you're like, listen, it's going to be a more stable foundation than what we're dealing with right now if I exit or if I leave this situation or something like that. You guys might be bringing your kids with you because you feel like an outsider in your relationship. Let's go on. It says something about your wealth, fear of you guys moving on, but it also says that you might be dealing with some Virgo energy. Maybe you guys have a child who's a Virgo, or whoever the third party is could have been a Virgo, whatever that is. Somebody also could have been a Pisces if there was a third party involved. But we see here the common energy for both you guys is a Ten of Swords reversed. This is another thing that takes me back to there being some third party entrance. And again, it doesn't have to be a person. It could be an individual from this group. Ten of Swords reversed symbolizes ruin. The common energy between both you guys is ruin. This applies to some sort of a group rather than an individual. So there's an end of a phase, end of a group of colleagues. Maybe this is somebody that you guys work with. There's a disintegration of a group. So disintegration of a group. So that means that the group is being torn apart. It's dismantling. It's no longer going to be, you'll see the people, but they're no longer together. It's like they scattered off into different directions because it's the end of something. All right? And even though it's the end of something, I still feel like there are people out there in this group, and it does say it could be another Gemini involved, or Gemini. It says that you don't accept this, or you guys both don't accept this. I feel like one is a little bit more accepting than the other, but I also feel like there was a group of people who somehow entangled themselves here. I don't know who. I mean, even, listen, I still feel like because this has to do with a group here, it doesn't necessarily mean it was somebody sleeping around in a group. I still feel like that the interruption was Gemini's ambition. That's what it looks like. But I also feel like, when I go back to this, there's loss and failure looming because both you guys feel some type of way about this money, this security, this inheritance. For some of you guys, Leo, you have some money hiding somewhere. Gemini may have been out for it and they realize since you took off they can't get the prize anymore, so they feel like an outsider. But you never felt invited into their world either, right? Something like that. And I feel like you guys are a couple, but I also feel like there are secrets. I feel like there are secret banking accounts. But I also feel like with Leo, there might be something that they don't know they have hiding somewhere. You're an outsider even to your own money. This might have something to do with family that you've been left out of, right? Maybe Gemini is trying to get to the bag, get to the prize. When I marry you, Gemini says to Leo, then I'll let you know that you got this money. But Leo, Gemini, how you know Leo got money? How you know that though? Were you looking somewhere? How'd you know that? Who told you about the money? Just asking. Quick question. Alright. Gemini, what's up with this Three of Swords? I see you want victory and recognition. Your success was supposed to be shared. Some of you guys worked with a group of people and you have a Libra that's pissed at you, Gemini, because you did not give them their recognition. They're just due. It's painful for them, right? Maybe your relationship with this Libra is now over or something like that. Maybe you cheated with a Libra. I don't know. Maybe you cheated with a Pisces. Maybe you're telling me that Leo cheated here. Leo, you cheated on me with a Pisces. Yup. Leo, you cheated on me with this here Libra. Yup. Leo, you cheated on me with a Leo. With some of you. Leo, you cheated on me with another Gemini. How dare you do that? How dare you? Hold on. Alright, what we got? Clarify this Three of Swords, please. What do I need to know? Is this a love thing or is this just work getting and not just work getting? This work ruined the relationship. Literally destroyed it. I see Aquarius shows up here. Somebody could be in the public eye. Hold on. I'm not taking that. I'm shuffling. Give me the Three of Swords. Clarify, please. What is the Three of Swords? For, who is this? For Gemini. What does that mean? I'm going to take this outsider. I feel like an outsider. Somebody may try to ruin something. Some of you guys feel like outsiders from this group here. This group of people, because it's the end of the group of people. There might have been some kind of fighting. Ten of Swords is about ending something. I want something over. I want a complete rock bottom ending. Rock bottom ending is about to be this reading. Because, hold on, y'all. Battery's dead. I forgot. Hold on, guys. I am so sorry about the inconvenience. Hold on. Come on, give me some good juju. There we go. It's better. Should be enough for me to... So in any case, let me see. Clarify. Three of Swords, please. Three of Swords for Gemini. Okay. Clarify. What's going on with Gemini? Three of Swords, Gemini. Clarify. Okay. The King of Cups reversed. Okay, there's this energy here. Could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It might be Pisces. Somebody who had lack of emotional intelligence may have gotten in the way of your relationship. It could be a Cancer energy, or maybe somebody was just cold. Like I said, maybe you didn't invest in this relationship, Gemini. King of Cups reversed is somebody who's not loving, right? This is somebody who's typically a supportive leader. When it's reversed, you are not supportive. You're not a supportive leader in this relationship. You're not. It just might just be neglect. I don't know. What about this, tell me about this King of Swords reversed. What about? Because I know that this is something where you're not supportive. This is also somebody who doesn't display any tolerance. Right? No patience, no tolerance. All right, oh boy, we got one that's a child. You got to be Kadame. Ten of Swords reversed. making some sort of an improvement. This is Gemini energy with the Ten of Swords coming out reverse. Yep. Something about recovery. Somebody's recovering from something. Could be a King of Cups reverse who's trying to recover, or that could be you, Gemini, trying to recover and fix a relationship. I got one more card left. Hold on. Give me more. Help me understand what's going on with Gemini and this Three of Swords. I don't know. I feel like you guys may have been cold. I'm not taking that because I didn't shuffle. I feel like somebody was just being cold in this round. Not just. Somebody was being cold in this relationship, but somebody's calling judgment on a relationship too. One more, please. One more. What is this about? Okay, so much for that. Alright, we got, judgment reverse. Somebody made an error in judgment when it comes to love. Like, I thought I could cheat on you, or I made a mistake. Somebody could have made a mistake. Maybe they accidentally hopped and maybe they went to sleep in the wrong place and somebody slipped them something. And somehow they landed. So they think they made some sort of an error. Whoever this is. This is about love. You guys think you made a mistake? Huh. You want balance in a relationship, balance in a partnership. I failed. I disappointed. So some of you guys, you might have blamed somebody else for this. Some of you guys could have blamed the Cancer for this relationship being in shambles or whatever's going on here with the Two of Cups, Cancer energy, and then you have the King of Cups. I'm saying, all right. So we know the Three of Swords. Now, two of Cups. To be honest with you guys, it can be love. But it can also be a friendship. Like some of you guys might be hanging out with your boys a little bit too much, right? Versus investing in your relationship. It could be something like that too. So take it how it resonates. Everybody's story is different, right? But there's something here where you end up losing out on a prize. In some cases because you made the wrong choice, whatever that's about. Give me, what do I need to know? What's up with these, what's up with Leo and his Ten of Pentacles reversed? I see one card. Hold on, let me flip this over. Material wealth, Leo. I'm not gonna take it, but it's funny. It flipped over out of all of these. Give me Ten of Pentacles reverse. What's that about for Leo? With Leo and Gemini, what's going on? You guys could be dealing with Virgo energy. This definitely is about some sort of an inheritance. This is an older person in your family that might have some reservations about you getting access to some money or something like that, which is probably why you didn't know about it. But then we also want to look at the relationship between this Gemini and this older person in your family, Leo. How come you don't know about the money, right? Something like that. But you guys are planning on taking off. There was some misused wealth with this Ace of Pentacles reverse. Yep. Ace of Pentacles reverse. This is wealth that you didn't know about, or it was misused, so you didn't know about it. Somebody might be trying to come in. They didn't tell you about this money, whatever this is. There's some kind of, okay, what is this? Five of Swords. Yeah, there's an Aquarius involved in this. They stole the money. They got caught in the act of doing something illegal. Yep, there's some conflict with money. So one of the people in this relationship having to do with this money, Ace of Pentacles coming out reversed here. It could have something to do with an Aquarius possibly taking some money, and they could have helped this Gemini or been in contact with this Gemini about some money that you didn't know about. Somebody could have been being cruel to you, or maybe they're withholding it because they believe you're cruel. But remember, this is some older person in your family who has outdated beliefs. Maybe you guys have some kids or something like that, and they feel like the kids shouldn't have any money. I do see something here about some, well, they're slowing something down. Whoever this Aquarius is, or this is Ace of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Somebody misused wealth. There's something about corruption. We got Five of Swords. Somebody gets caught in the act of doing something illegal, and now they have anxiety about it, meaning that they caught me, says Aquarius, stealing y'all's money, or they caught me wheeling and dealing with Gemini over here about Leo's money. Now I slow something down. Something slows down. Somebody's disputing something. There's a Sagittarius energy that comes in, and they're like, yeah, we're going to slow this down. It's something where they're taking a look at something, right? They cause some sort of delays. There's some delays or some news slowing down for Leo, right? Or they're trying to. Does this speed up? Because I see where they're trying to slow it down. I see there's a Sagittarius getting in the middle of this, right? That's who that King of Wands reverse could be if that's not you, Leo. Or maybe you have Sag in your chart, whatever that's about. I don't want to keep going into that. Something about the Ten of Swords reverse. These guys feeling like outsiders to this group of people. If I had to take a guess in who is this group, who is in this group, I say there's a Sagittarius. There is a Sagittarius and Aquarius, and it tells me there could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo. There's also Cancer that shows up as part of this group of people, where this phase is going to come to an end. It's going to be the end of their little group that they got going on, or whatever this is. Yeah, because they did some group work that was sloppy. So this is sloppy group work. That's why they failed to end you. These people wanted you to feel like an outsider. They did some group work. They worked directly with a Capricorn to make sure you felt like an outsider, Leo. Right? Capricorn wanted you to feel like a piece of crap, like you're poor, like you're nothing, so they could lift up other hoes. Just saying. Trash bags. Just saying. Right? These people could be mayors. These people could be business owners. There's a group of people here who wanted to end you guys as a couple for whatever reason. I don't know what that is. I just feel like there's a whole bunch of enemies around here. Give me more about this group of people led by a Capricorn. Low quality work. This Capricorn of low honor. Who wanted you to feel like an outsider. Or this could be an outsider who did some group work to sabotage you guys as a couple. To expose this partnership having to do with your money, Leo. Something, you don't know. Take it out, resignates. There's some sloppy group work, though. There's an outsider that may have done something. This outsider could have been a Capricorn, who knows. But it says whatever they did, it results in group conflict. Give me more. What else about this Ten of Swords reverse for this couple? We got one. All right. So for some of you guys, somebody had some unrealistic expectations when they did this group work. All right. Unrealistic. Hang on, when I get out of this, I'm gonna have 10 mentions, and some people actually got the 10 mentions off your gone. Give me more. That's Aries energy. This Aries could be involved in this group too, but I see that there's a Capricorn here. For some of you, this is a 9 of Wands. Somebody's gonna keep going. They said they're gonna keep going. This person on the outside. We got 2 9s. Somebody's gonna keep going. Both you guys, it looks like, is gonna keep going. It's a common energy. There's something that you guys want to accomplish, I guess, as a couple. But I do feel like there was a group of people who did some sloppy work. So again, this might have to do with your money, your stability. That could be why Gemini is so focused, and they're like, I need to focus on whatever's going on here that's taking me away from this relationship. But if you circle back around, you're still going to see that Gemini had some sort of a secret, I don't want to say relationship. It could be a business relationship, or Gemini had some secret knowledge of money money unawares that somebody didn't know about, is my point. Tell me, what's this, what is this? 9 of Wands and 9 of Pentacles. All right, you guys, what's the comment? What's going on? Give me one card to polish it. All right. What we got? Okay, so injustice. This person granted you some sort of an injustice. Both you guys as a couple, they granted you some sort of an injustice here, right? They stole something from you. Maybe they left you, betrayed you. This is revelations. You guys are going to go ahead and find something out. The truth is going to come out about some injustice granted towards you guys as a couple at the hands of a Sagittarius. Included in this is a Libra. Look at that. All right, there's a Capricorn, a Libra,